What is up, guys? So as you guys can probably tell, for the past couple weeks it's been a little slow for me. I missed a few videos. I haven't really done anything to any of my cars, and nothing too big has gone on. Had a little hiccup, got a little caught behind, now I'm starting to catch up, and we should have some pretty cool content coming soon. As you guys know, we're going to be going heavy in the FD and the Miata. I'm really excited for the Miata for Steph. All the parts are ordered for the Miata. We just got to wait for them now. They should be starting to come in tomorrow, which is cool. Doing some stuff to the Black Z. Got new bigger injectors, got the igniter and everything, so we could retune it and actually make some decent power, considering. So today we're going to be working right back on Drew's Skyline. Now we don't have an insane amount to do, but we got to get something done today. We can't miss a video, and we got to be productive. So as you guys know, we took apart his RB, or basically the whole engine bay. We still got a lot to go, because we are basically giving it a full refresh, because the car is just kind of thrown together, patched together, and a lot of stuff needs to be redone, and that's what we're doing. So we got to clean the bay up just a little bit more until we start putting things back in it.
So the first thing we can really get rid of right here is this crazy grounding kit. Now, I've seen a lot of cars from Japan come with these, and basically what a grounding kit is exactly what it sounds like. It's one ground that splices all over throughout the engine bay and the engine.
Now, a lot of people put these in their cars when they usually put like a big audio system in it, or sometimes they just think their car doesn't have enough grounds, and I think this car is plenty, so we're gonna remove this, and it's blue. I don't know why you picked blue on.
Out of all colors, why pick blue? Just that cleaned it up so much. There's not blue everywhere. All right, so we go over here, and you guys can like clearly tell that there is a crap ton of small wires, hoses, whatever. And looking at it, honestly, I think these are all for the aftermarket gauges that I know don't even work. So we're gonna just pull all this wiring out and start from scratch later on. But for now, we could just start pulling stuff out of the way. Look at all this stuff we just pulled out. So here we have an oil pressure sensor, which is cool, but I don't think it actually works. This was definitely for a coolant temp gauge. This is also a coolant temp gauge. We have two of them. We have a Greddy True Boost controller setup that I know doesn't work, but we could always add this on in the future. So we're gonna pull all these wires and pull them all the way through the firewall, and we're gonna get rid of all like the aftermarket wiring. Trying to patch on top of someone else's headache, it's not worth it. So surprise, surprise, as I started digging underneath the dash, find out that none of this is actually plugged in. There are so many wires that go back here. Oh, so first off, okay, here we go. I didn't notice this. This was definitely our boost controller setup. It's a really nice setup, but Drew will never need this. He's gonna be on a stock turbo, so wastegate pressure or just main boost control will be perfectly fine. It'll lead to less problems in the future. So, oh look, a rogue gauge. What is this for? A water temp gauge that's stuck at 260 degrees. And this is glow shift, so this is probably like a $12 gauge. We could do better than this. So this is what I mean by not trying to just patch someone else's. I mean, look how this is so half-assed done. All I see is something leading to a fire. I mean, these probably don't have enough amps going to them to do that, but still, you guys get the gist of it. So we're gonna dig a little bit deeper and see what else we could find in here. So I have no idea what this whole cluster is right here, but obviously this isn't OEM. Doesn't seem like it's hooked up to anything too dramatic. Oh, we also have this line right here that this actually might be the wires for these gauges, but God only knows if they do anything. What is this? This is definitely the wiring for some old gauges that were in here, because these are usually what the plugs in the back of a gauge look like. So I just took off the whole control unit, whatever you guys want to call it, all the hand controls on the front, and exposed all the factory wiring. It looks like one of the wires comes off of the fog light switch, which I'm assuming he has the gauges powering up, or one of them powering. What's that? Hey. Powering up when he puts the fog lights on, which is like, I guess, a cool idea. But besides that, I don't think there's, besides a power and a ground wire, I don't think there's any other wires that really tap into this, which is good news.
Yeah.
Alright, so the Skyline brings more surprises. I actually just found out this car was once automatic, which is really funny.
If you look under here, this big ass thing right here that looks like another ECU, yeah, that's the automatic control module. So this is actually the ECU for the automatic trans. So
at one part in the Skyline's life, it was automatic. I didn't even realize they had automatic GTSTs. Might not be a GTST. I have no idea. Well, that's pretty funny. So we can actually get rid of that, but we're gonna keep it in there for now until we feeling risky. So
Oh, thank God they didn't cut a hole in the dash. I was so scared they put a hole in this dash. If you look at it, they just went to the vent. Smart guys. I like that.
Yo, Drew. What? What's it like being ugly as fuck? Ask yourself, bitch.
Alright, so Drew, we just took all of this out of your car. What do you think?
Don't say we, you did.
So the whole Greddy boost controller system in here is still good, so we're going to take it out, all the parts that work, go off to the side, and Drew might want to use it in the future, or just sell it and put a manual boost controller on. You'll probably sell it.
Yeah.
And then these pivot stepper gauges right here, they're actually nice gauges. I mean, they're kind of ugly, but they're nice.
I know, I saw a couple people commented, they're like, yo, make those work. And I was like,
We don't have any of the corresponding sensors to them, which we could probably find, but I don't know. Drew, sell them.
Sell them. Hit me up in the DMs. 40 beans.
We have oil pressure, oil temp, and then coolant temp. We'll just throw some nice modern looking gauges in there. We'll be good to go. But besides that, I feel really good knowing we got all this rat nest out of here. Clean up underneath the dash a lot. We could redo it later on, and of course took a lot of shit out of the engine bay.
When it comes to like pulling apart old crusty wiring like this, I consider this like on the same level as taking off someone else's stickers. Like when you buy a car, you take off the previous owner's stickers. It's just what you do. When it comes to shitty wiring in a new car, I put it on the same level.
This is Jimmy's specialty. Jimmy has like OCD when it comes to clustered, like ugly, hacked wiring, so it's wonderful being friends with him because I'm not the wiring guru, but
Now comes the last part, or the last big part, and it happens to be the really messy part, and that is deleting the HICUS system. Now the HICUS in these cars, if you guys don't know what it is, it's an all-wheel steering system. At least that's the Nissan's one. Some 240s had it, Z32s had it, Skyline's had it, and what it does, it essentially has like a little power steering rack in the rear, and at certain speeds, your rear wheels will actually turn a couple degrees to help with quick steering. They tend to end up failing over the years, and you end up getting a lot of rear end play, a lot of slop in the rear end, so a lot of people just like to delete it. I had HICUS on my Z, and I didn't really care for it, so I deleted it, of course, too. Someone put a HICUS eliminator in the rear, but they didn't remove all the lines and everything, and I could assume that's why they took the belt off the power steering pump, because it doesn't look like it's capped off at all either. So, whole mechanism right here that goes all the way to the back, and it goes underneath the motor, all the way forward, these crazy lines in the reservoir. So we can get rid of this whole unit and all the lines that go all the way back, and then right here is just a line that loops around as like a power steering cooler, goes underneath, and then to here. So we're also gonna have to get rid of the reservoir. We could use like a 240 reservoir from an S13. And then we're probably gonna have to get Drew a non-HICUS power steering pump, which is not too hard to find, so it shouldn't be a big deal. So let's just unbolt this whole unit right here and hopefully not get covered in power steering fluid. We could just hopefully just take this. Fuck. There we go.
get 14.
Oh no. So much power steering fluid.
Dice master on this shit.
There's the power steering fluid.
I mean, we did accomplish to take your weight off of them and spring back up.
The HICUS power steering pump is officially out, and we showed up.
Damn, you guys have been doing work. I was drinking at the bar.
Does it look a lot emptier? Kind of. It's still a
The lighting
clusterfuck.
in here is bad.
It's horrible. Still needs so much more work, but it looks great. Definitely making an impact. Can we just pull the motor and start over? This sucks.
You honestly allowed it to.
What do you think?
Pull it.
Nah, it's legit. Leave it in there.
Oh,
It's fine.
It's so easy to pull though, and the exhaust is already off. We literally have to drop the drive shaft and it comes right out. We are 28 minutes from the motor being.
How upset are you gonna be when we inspect the clutch and find out it's
toast?
Mhm.
Well,
More money.
there was a twin disc already in it, which is miserable for daily
What?
driving.
twin disc?
So maybe the motor should just come out.
Imagine how much
Alright.
easier all this would have been
New
if
plan.
it was out.
Motor's coming out tomorrow.
Fuck me up, dude.
I get out of class at 1:30. I'm doing it. I'll do it dolo.
Oh my-
YouTube viewers, I'm gonna go live on Instagram tomorrow. If you guys wanna watch it, I'm pulling it dolo. Word to me.
Wow, this would have
It's been really helpful 3 days ago, but it's okay. I'm excited. Now we could do it the right way. Now the real question is, do you want to repaint your bay or not?
No, the real question is, where the hell am I gonna put this motor?
Bathroom. Put it in the bathroom.
We will put it in the bathroom. That's a genius idea.
We cleared some room, and I think it's gonna happen. We're just gonna pull the damn engine, which kind of. I'm like half happy.
I'm really happy because we could do it right the first time, and it shouldn't be hard. This should come together really easy. It's not like we're doing a crazy swap or anything. I'm happy we can get the engine right because the engine's so gross. I want to regasket this thing. It deserves to come out, get washed, regasketed, put back in so we know it's like done. Never have to do it again. But it does defeat the whole purpose of me breaking my knuckles for the past 2 days, but I don't care. I'm happy. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have to finish unplugging the engine harness. Drew's going to unbolt the AC condenser, the engine mount, and the trans mount, and we're just going to yank it out. Does that sound good to you?
Let's get this done.
Oh, it's an LED bumper.
Yeah, Mike G confirmed that.
I thought this was fiberglass. These are high-end fiberglass fenders. Like, these aren't cheap fenders.
Mike G told me to sell them and get GTR ones that don't have those sus vents.
I like the vents, honestly.
Really?
I think they look cool.
What do you guys think?
I think the vents look cool on this car. Matches the styling, but yeah, there's no bolts in your headlight. We could fix that.
I think they look good because it's wild looking.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
Like
the two-tone?
You got to keep it like you got to keep the theme going.
Brian, what do you think? You want to fix these fenders or have me buy new ones?
These fenders are sick.
You want to keep them?
Yeah.
I lose so much fluids doing this.
Yes.
All right, Drew, jacket. Yeah, I guess you were right in the tilt. I thought this thing was gonna be completely.
Yeah, we're gonna need more tilt.
Yeah.
Oh! The slave cylinder.
Oh, got him. I'll get it. That's a 12
Why
mil.
would that?
Buddy.
Doogie.
Exactly.
Come here. Who's a good boy?
Who's your good boy?
Who's a good boy? Oh, Tukey, you're so cute. Look at you, fat bitch. I love you.
Hey. He can hear you.
He's pleasantly plump, all right?
Yeah, exactly.
Thickums.
He's big boned.
Oh, you're so perfect.
This is on the radiator support. We gotta. It's so wedged. It's looking. We gotta push it back.
Should I try? You might have.
Yes,
Can you lower it? There we go. We have a 600-pound wrecking ball dangling above Drew's radiator support.
We're trusting this.
Tucker, stand clear.
Look at this thing. It's
Oh yeah, where?
she tweaking.
Where?
Hey.
Whatever it is, easily dangling now. Alright, lower this bitch down. It's a huge engine base. Right there. Look how fucking nasty, like, just all of this is. So bad. It looks like a New York fucking
The subway. The subway
This is some
tracks.
subway shit.
That's
for
what it
sure.
looks like. Fuck yeah, let's SR swap this thing.
I would love to.
Right? RB20.
Trade me an SR20 for a bitchin' RB20. Shorty hits.
The RB is officially and spontaneously out, which is amazing news. So now we can actually power wash the engine, reseal it, and make sure it's done correct this one time. We don't have to redo it. And I kind of hate myself for busting my knuckles in the bay for the past 3 days, but you know what? It's whatever. It's out now, and we're ahead of the curve. So we're going to finish deleting all the bullshit out of the bay. There's a few emission things we can get out of here. A few brackets, obviously, we don't need, and I'm going to be deleting a lot of other random stuff in here. Keep it nice and simple. I'm not going to tuck or shave it. We're going to be OEM fresh. Sound good to you, Drew?
Yes.
Okay. Drew's got a lot of power washing to do because this thing is probably the dirtiest engine bay I've ever seen in my life. And same with the RB. Get on a stand,
and we'll go to town. So with that, we're going to end it. I'm stoked. Very, very
Tired.
very, very tired.
very, very happy this is out, but
We could do it right now. So that's it. So you guys know, check out the Patreon if you haven't before, and huge out to everyone who's already joined. That's amazing. I can't believe it. So many people have joined already, and I can't be more grateful. That is amazing. So you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. I can't speak.
And
Have a great night.